Welcome to Stadium East in St. Andrew, Jamaica, where we get ready for the second of our doubleheader. That will be Wolmer's boys taking on Kingston College here at Stadium East, and it's going to be a lovely fixture indeed. The weather is still the same as it was earlier, just 1 degree drop in temperature to 30 degrees Celsius now, but now we have a 63% chance of rain. Good afternoon to all our viewers once again, and now it's the turn of Wolmer's boys and Kingston College. Christine.
Hi Gerard, good afternoon, and good afternoon to our audience as well. Now this is a highly anticipated game, Wolmer's boys against Kingston College. We know Kingston College is at the top of the table, and Wolmer's boys, they are yet to score only because of the match previously. The team would have...
Yeah, St. Mary's would have dropped out.
That's right.
Yeah, so anyways, we're going to have a great fixture on for you guys, and I know you can't wait to see these two teams on the field. So right now, what we're going to do is we're going to take you right upstairs to our commentary team, Donald Oliver and Chris Taylor.
Thank you very much, Gerard and Christine. Yeah, we're looking forward to this one. We really are, because of the happenings in this group. It's a competitive one. Earlier, St. Catherine High against Mona High ended in a 0-0 draw. And of course, the big one, Wolmer's against Kingston College up next. Christine mentioned earlier that Wolmer's, they've had that win that they had over St. Mary's College wiped away. So technically this is their first game, and they're trying to get their first points on the board. Kingston College, they've played 2, they've won 2. I think they're just one of 2 teams in the Manning Cup with a perfect record. Camperdown making it 4 from 4 today as well. So let's see if Kingston College now can make it 3 from 3. Mona, second at the moment on 4 points, same as St. Catherine High. But Mona, of course, they've played a game more. Wherever you're watching all over the world, thank you so much for joining our coverage here on the Home of Champions, on CVM Television in Jamaica, of course, on CEEN TV. If you're in the diaspora, www.CEEN.TV. And a special welcome to those watching us on our SportsMax YouTube channel. Chris Taylor is still with me. This matchup, eagerly anticipated. What are your thoughts? Both squads, of course, rebuilding, not a lot of experience. What are you expecting?
Expecting a great match, as we usually see. I don't think the Wolmer's team is as strong as we've seen over the years. The 10-time champions. Wolmer's, there they are in their maroon and gold. Have had the better of the matchups in the last couple of occasions. They've defeated Kingston College by 3-0 in 2016 and a 0-0. So, but I think this Kingston College team comes into this fixture as the favourites. I think they started the tournament as the favourites, just based on their, well, you said lack of experience generally in the tournament, but I think Kingston College are one of the few teams that actually have 4 or 5 18 and 19-year-olds on the squad, so there is a bit of experience. 2018, a year that they won the under-16, those boys have now matured, so I actually think that Kingston College does have some experience behind them, and that has worked well for them so far. I think as the season goes on, that will play its part as well. So I think they come into this game as the favourites. They were the favourites at the start of the season, but of course this matchup is one that always brings drama, always brings interesting battles. And even though I don't think Wolmer's are the strongest they have been over the last few years, it will still be interesting as it unravels.
And here they come. They make their way out to the middle, and it's Kingston College in full white. You can tell though that the purple socks will not be ignored, just to show their proper identification as the famed purples from North Street. On the other side, from Hero Circle, Wolmer's boys hoping to play a game that would prove that they are with the big boys. But it is going to be so difficult. It's pedigree versus pedigree. 15-time champions against the 10-time winners. And the captains meet for the first time for the toss ahead of kickoff. But what a match we are expecting between these two. Simone Barkley wears a captain's armband for Kingston College. Dante Dakers is the leader of the Wolmer's outfit. And just to tell you who will be in charge of this game, O'Shane Nation will be assisted by the Sings, Stephanie and Dale. Wolmer's boys, they're expected to play 4-5-1. Malik Bogle is in goal. At the back, Zachary Johnson, Macaulay Wilson, Ajani Thompson, Malachi Sterling in the middle of the park. Javon Barrett, Dante Dakers, the skipper Raheem Reed, Vaughn Rainford, Nathaniel Brooks, all supporting their striker Dominic Atkinstall. Of course, they are coached by Sean Fraser. Alex Thomas is not in the island, but I'm sure he's wishing his team all the very best for the season. Kingston College in goal, David Martin. They have a back four of Dante McDonald, Khalifa Richards, Demario McCarthy and Lennox Barrett in the middle of the park. Carrick Stewart, Taraj Andrews and Christopher Pearson behind the front three of Roger Nelson, Jamoni Barkley and Ron J. Watson. You have to smile because the midfielder, his name is Carrick, even though it's his first name, Stewart. And let's see if he has any attributes linked to that famous Manchester United midfielder, who is obviously the current interim coach of the Red Devils. Anyway, here at the Stadium East, it's all about Wolmer's against Kingston College. And we are on the way here. Wolmer's will be kicking towards the Caribbean Sea across to our right. Kingston College will be kicking towards the hills, towards the Blue Mountains. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the early stages here. You did mention, Chris, that Kingston College, they have a bit more experience based on what they've been through with the under-16 squad in winning that title a few years ago. Those players would have matured. So you almost expect them to dominate the possession, to almost impose their will, if you will, on this game.
Two victories, as you mentioned, for Kingston College. 2-0 in their first game against Mona. They were quite rusty in that game as well. A lot of misplayed passes, overhit crosses, bad finishes, but they did get the job done at the end of it all. That's expected. Well, both teams were off. I think this was a better showing today that we saw from Mona High as well than in that first game, where they struggled definitely. But that was the first victory for KC, and then a 7-goal demolition of Clancarthy. Yet to concede Kingston College in the tournament.
Yeah, Wolmer's have their hands full this afternoon.
Said Wolmer's a 13-goal drubbing of St. Mary's College. As I said, St. Mary's withdrawing from the tournament. Very unfortunate scenario. And not one that time.
Or them withdrawing.
Them withdrawing.
Yeah. Bernard, who is in charge of this Kingston College unit.
Both these coaching units know each other very well. Both are from Harbourview. Ludlow Bernard, the head coach of Harbourview, Sean Fraser, the assistant of Harbourview. And of course, that's the Harbourview Football Club, who play in the Premiership, 4-time winners of the Jamaica Premier League.
Safe to say that they know each other really well.
Very well. Not to mention the likes of Jason Boujou, one of the assistants of Ludlow Bernard as well, who is a member of the coaching staff or the unit at Harbourview. So friends among us.
Well, the goalkeeper has been asked to just change his top. So he's more of a standout in goal. Both teams taking their time in the beginning. Khalifa Richards, an experienced player, has been around for a while in the Manning Cup. He needs to be rock steady at the back, Richards. Oh, that's a dangerous challenge, you know. O'Shea Nation, knowing him, will pull out the yellow card. There you go. And it is shown. No surprises there to the Wolmer striker. Atkinson going into the
striker's challenge.
Book. It was. Damari McCarthy.
Never the greatest technique in terms of tackling for strikers. There's a prime example in the book. Did score 4 goals in that match against St. Mary's College. So his confidence should be high. The Wolmer's number 13.
Punted long by Richards. They do have numbers back, but there are chances. Put across here and I had to put behind quickly. Javon Barkley. It was a swift move to try and get that one inside the area. And the skipper did really well on that occasion, and so too the Wolmer's defense.
Kingston College have used the long ball method a lot this season, somewhat unusual for them. Not a tactic you usually see employed. But based on the personnel, Ludlow Bernard thinks that it's been useful so far.
Pearson to send this one inside the box. Christopher Pearson, that's not bad at all, and it had to be headed behind for another corner kick. Pearson is usually pretty accurate. Even a couple of years ago, one of the better passers in this Kingston College team. And I'm sure with maturity, an even better player. He now finds his way inside the area, looking to be on the end of the next corner kick from the other side.
He has already scored 2 goals, Christopher Pearson, in that 7-0 win over Clancarthy. Well, 1 in each game actually for Pearson. 1 against Clancarthy, 1 against Mona. Consistent performer.
Barkley to deliver. Not the best. In fact, probably one of the worst. It's a goal kick to Wolmer's. There's Sean Fraser, who's had so much experience playing club football internationally in different countries, many different countries. A lot of persons think that he didn't get his fair share of chances at the national senior level.
Nicknamed Matterhorn, Sean Fraser.
Do you know why?
Do nicknames usually have an explanation?
Most times, yes. Here they come, Kingston College. He has a lot of pace, you know, the skipper. But so too Johnny Thompson there at the back for Wolmer's, who does well.
Work again. Hey, watch this!
Wolmer's trying to make that transition. Raheem Reed though lost it. There's an appeal for a handled ball, I believe. And referee O'Shea Nation is having a word with Dante Day, because I think his assistant referee trying to get his attention as well, because it should go the other way.
And I think that's what Stephanie Dale-Yeasing is going to point out to him. O'Shea Nation.
As long as he makes the right decision in the end, you know, there you go, and he has. That's really what matters at the end of the day. And Wolmer's trying to capitalize with a ball over the top. The delivery is not a bad one, you know. And the follow-up over the top. I tell you what, that's a big chance for Wolmer's, you know. And you reckon that one of those efforts should have been on target.
More a clearance than a finish. Unfortunately for Wolmer's, lovely ball put into the box. That was excellent play from Dante Dakers, but the finish wasn't.
Surprised that the Kingston College defence was a little bit lackadaisical with the ball in the air inside their own penalty area. Swinging that all the way across. Picked up by Dante McDonald, who sends it back inside. And the flag goes up for offside against the KC captain. He's going to be a handful, I think. Both teams just really need to settle down. We're barely seeing a pattern of play as Wolmer needs some attention from off the bench. I think there was a coming together.
Some bleeding as well, so just trying to stop that early. Bit of a collision to the side of the head. Wolmer's would have last won the Manning Cup in 1994.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Kingston College, of course, lifting it in 2018 after a 32-year wait. They were favourites in 2017, couldn't get the job done. Then returned in 2018. Many thought it was a weaker squad, but managed to get the job done. We spoke about that game a few days ago, that final against St. George's, which, the irony of it, they should have lost that final. They ended up winning it. They should have won the Manning Cup in 2017. They ended up losing it.
Considered to be one of the best Manning Cup finals to have been contested. It was the first time.
Certainly one of the most exciting.
Oh, definitely. And of course, first time the Battle of North Street would have been the Manning Cup final as well. Them and St. George's College. Expectations for both teams different these days. Kingston College considered by quite a few pundits to be one of the favourites, if not the favourite.
Wolmer's boys have struggled in terms of titles over the years. 8 of their 10 titles coming before 1940. Only 2 Manning Cup titles since, one in 1971 and then in 1994 with one Ricardo Bibi Gardner, among others.
Yep, he was good enough to be a part of the national team as well. Kingston College trying to come forward. Carter looking to switch the play.
Of course, those wondering who Ricardo Bibi Gardner is, he went on to play professional football at Bolton Wanderers for over a decade. Vice captain of that premiership team in the English Premier League at the time. Bolton Wanderers, if I'm not mistaken, finished even 4th or 5th in one of the years he was there. Went on to play European football as well. Was a great experience for him.
Watch this.
Barrett heads towards the byline, pulls it across. Well, they do know how to whip it in, Kingston College. Nobody receiving it at the moment.
Nothing wrong with the pace of the delivery, but when you're firing it in at that pace, you've got to pick out a player. Got to find a player. Kingston College playing with a 4-3-3 formation.
Here's Barrett looking to run into space. Barrett delivers. Nobody there in white. Pearson. Oh, that may hurt. Not showing any effects at the moment. But Pearson can crack them hard. He really can. Ball over the top. Well handled there at the back. That's Macaulay Wilson at the back. The big man at the back for Wolmer's. There he is again. Mistiming that challenge though. Oh, that's some pace. The delivery though wasn't the best, and it's put into touch. Ron J. Watson. So Wolmer's boys back to their full complement. Johnny Thompson returns. Well, sent out wide, but it was an inaccurate pass. Barrett trying to recover again. A challenge from behind. A clumsy one from Raheem Reed. Pearson. Andrews. And Stewart sending out wide. Goal kick. It's important for the coaches, especially the ones who are in charge of the really young teams, to continue to echo their sentiments on the sidelines. A couple of coaches have expressed to us the need to do that continually this season, based on the fact that it's a rebuilding process for a number of these schools. Corner kick taken quickly. That's not a bad delivery, you know. And I'm not sure how he didn't get a proper connection on that one, Demario McCarthy. Watson. It's played out wide by McDonald. Sent inside once more. Really should have done better.
Not a good finish by any means for Taraj Andrews. Should have been hitting the target there. Had a free header in and around the 6-yard area. And instead of heading down and making it awkward for goalkeeper Bogle, he opted to head high. Good build up in the box, nice delivery yet again. That was the first ball being put in. This the second. I should have done better. Andrews. Quite pacey, especially on the flanks. Kingston College, another school that's blessed with speed.
And Watson in particular, yeah. You can tell by their champs title in track and field, of course.
Both themselves and Calabar would have seen yesterday the two dominant schools in track and field in Jamaica over recent years.
Not often they are upset in sports, especially track and field, but they were upset yesterday by Kingston High.
Calabar, that is.
Yep. Lord Bernard told me that it's a warning for his team. That match that Calabar lost to, instilling in his boys that they cannot take Wolmer's for granted. I think it's well known that for Wolmer's in particular, they're almost starting from scratch. None of these players, they have Manning Cup experience. Dr. Bernard knows this, his team knows this, and so every bit of pressure is on Kingston College to come good this afternoon.
Very unlike Kingston High, Wolmer's. Lots of pedigree, lots of persons involved with the school that know a lot about football. Strong old boys committee and association as well.
Barclay still plays it across. It's come to Pearson. It was always going to be easy for him to put that one away. And Kingston College, they have the start that they desire. Pearson again, finding the back of the net for the third time this season. It's KC 1, Wolmer's 0.
Fell nicely to Pearson, his third of the season. Great work yet again from Jamon Barclay. And really showed his strength. Started out on the left-hand side, then switched to the right. It wasn't the greatest attempt initially by Roger Nelson, but then the proper finish by Christopher Pearson.
Oh, that's really well done by David Martin, who was in a ton load of trouble just now. Had to make the clearance spectacularly too. It's a start that Kingston College really wanted here. Bart picking it up. Collie Wilson trying to make a nuisance of himself in defense for Wolmer's. He's done a relatively good job so far. Has won most of the headers inside the area. And there he is, winning the ball, putting it in the touch. Another Wolmerian goes down, and Sean Fraser has a lot to think about. What can he do to pick up his young team? They're not in a cheering mood at the moment.
Nine caps for Jamaica. Sean Fraser didn't score in his time. Was a forward in his day. Sean Matterhorn Fraser represented the Reggae Boys between 2000 and 2012. A 12-year career and only 9 appearances, as you mentioned, Donald. Much was thought that he should have had more opportunities.
Yeah, most definitely. I don't think he and the late Captain Horace Burrell were on the same page as far as the opportunities that he should have received.
In Jamaica, he played for Harbourview and Portmore United in terms of his clothes, but as you said, was all over. Spent a long time at Miami FC in the USL at the time. Scored about a dozen goals in over 60 appearances. Went on loan to Brazil as well. Played in Puerto Rico, and I think he really found joy there. He was the Golden Boot winner. I think he's the only Jamaican to have that feat in the club championships.
Was it for the Islanders that he played for?
The Islanders,
yep.
Yes.
One goal in this so far, and it was Christopher Pearson who has been given a more advanced role compared to the one that he had a couple seasons ago, and he found himself in the area converting mere yards out.
Very consistent this season, Christopher Pearson. A goal in each game so far. Dependable for Coach Ludlow Bernard. Again, that speedy Nelson on the right hand side. This was Jamone Barkley, as we said, very strong. Look at that. Holds up the ball very well. Presence of mind to play it across. Wasn't the best finish by Nelson, by Roger Nelson initially, but Pearson certainly there with a composure and a firm right-footed finish to the near post. Their 10th goal of the season. Well, it counts as their 11th, but they have actually scored 10.
Got it.
You can explain that one.
An own goal somewhere?
No, they were actually credited with 3 goals against Mona,
who used an ineligible player.
Correct.
Got it.
But they actually only scored 2 goals in that game. The rules state that you're credited with 3 goals for that kind of infringement. And then
it's a weird ruling, and I'm going to see if we can have time to discuss it. That's Roger Nelson tried to get on the end of that one and can't. It's almost as if the game is considered null and void, and then the points are then awarded with a scoreline, right? So should the goals be still attributed to the 2 scorers on the day?
Exactly, that's what makes it quite interesting.
Oh, that's not a bad ball inside the area, but he felt he had a lot of time there, Dominic Atkinson.
So the 3rd goal just kind of goes into space. So in other words, 2 goals credited to players, and the 3rd goal is what? It's just a goal. It's just there, but there's nothing to it.
Every goal should mean something.
Well, it will mean something in the goal difference.
That's the only reason it's there for. Here's the delivery. High, back post, headed away. And the captain's back there doing his work. Casey, with a little bit of difficulty coming out of the area. Now they can do so. And can they break? It's over the top. It's with Roger Nelson, who needs some support. 2 players trying to make a run inside the box. Nelson couldn't do a lot with that one. Almost as if he had too many options there to try and find a teammate. Ended up doing nothing. And Kingston College will try and recycle this again. Carrick Stewart, that is, for Kingston College at 24 in the middle of the park. There he is collecting. Pearson assisting, looking for an avenue, deciding to go long. Watson is on the far side. It's put into touch. It's going to be a throw to KC. I reckon they are dominating possession, Kingston College. Watson was half expecting that. Here he is. Stewart lost it. They've recovered well, Kingston College. Nelson. Pearson.
Come again. Press the ball. Press the ball.
Throw into Wolmer's. Pace of the game just picking up a little bit. We have about 17 minutes to go in this first half.
Kingston College do have a couple players that are going to bolster their squad eventually. Louis Watson, Renata Berger, Gavin Burton, players with experience.
Yep. Burton was actually supposed to be a starting holding midfielder for Kingston College 2 years ago. He was that good. And Louis Watson, I reckon that he's probably going to be playing a more advanced role when he returns. Free kick to Wolmer's.
So Berger. Berger is a centre forward, Renata Berger.
Let's take a look at this again.
Yeah, nudge in the back.
He knew what he was doing though. Winning that free kick. Ravon Rainford. Free kick to Wolmer's. Malachi Sterling has moved away from it. Javon Barrett is behind it. Does he have the gumption to go to goal? 3-man wall set up. Well, it's over the top. Has some running to do, Watson. Result is going to be difficult. That was McDonald, in fact. Pearson finding Barrett. Infringement on the play. Free kick to Kingston College. Richards, Pearson. And just trying to send it over to that right hand side. Javon Barrett couldn't quite capture it for Wolmer's. Now we see Pearson make a bad pass, and he recovers, blocking that effort. He's an imposing figure, the goal scorer. Lost it and then battled hard to stop Wolmer's advancing. I think Dante Dakers needs some assistance. You'll just accept it from referee Nation. Punted long inside the area. Nodded away. There was some tugging there, and that should be a free kick, please, for Wolmer's. I was looking for the souvenir early. Carrick Stewart. Overzealous on that occasion. Barrett plays it out wide. Good work in shielding it, however. Watching Nelson putting a really good shift in so far for Kingston College on the left hand side. Wolmer's now trying to press and trying to make that transition in the attacking third now. Dakers. Captain trying to get more involved. Dakers. Spoke about Ludlow Bernard saying that he doesn't want his team to underestimate this Wolmer's team. I almost get the feeling that they're growing in confidence, Wolmer's. They're pressing the ball, they're trying to win it back aggressively. Kingston College just ahead by the one goal. There's their skipper now on it. Barclay hasn't been involved in a while. Watson touched inside to Stewart. Doing well at the back, Malachi Sterling. Pearson again. Robbed of the ball once more. Has to protect it a little bit better. He's looking for that additional yard of space, you know. Couldn't quite find it, and then a shot from Taraj Andrews over the top. But again, Barclay trying to make a move as he was heading close towards the area. Andrews' effort over the bar. Second time that he's missing Andrews. Nelson gets there. Pearson to Nelson. Back to Pearson. This is dangerous. The shot is deflected and in the back of the net. 2-0 to Kingston College. The captain, however, will claim it. Barclay with the turn and the shot. Got lucky. But Kingston College, they won't mind. They lead Wolmer's now by 2-0.
The busiest of the purples has been Barclay so far, the creator of the first goal, the finisher of the second.
I'm not sure that was on target, you know. I think that probably was missing by some way, but he's not going to mind at all. Barkley accredited with the goal for now, unofficially.
Would be his first of the season, Barkley, but I certainly like his energy. I was about to say that to you, that he's been the one looking to make things happen on the attacking third. Yes, Pearson is there within the middle of the park, but certainly in and around that 18-yard box from the start of the game. Barkley, he's been taking it to the Wolmer's defense, first on the left, then on the right, looking to cut in and shoot, and then finally a finish for him. Great move by the captain.
Wolmer, they do have a free kick over on the far side, and let's see if they can make use of this opportunity. They're obviously behind by a couple of goals, but they've had a few chances. We'll take a look at that goal. I reckon that he was actually missing by some distance.
Here's the
Barkley.
kick.
Yeah, it's going to be an own goal.
You have to consider the curl of the left foot.
It would have been some curl, Chris Taylor.
It was. It was. As a left footer myself, I can tell you. Do you remember the Rochester goal yesterday in terms of how far outside?
Get back quickly, and this one is sent inside the area. The keeper punched it away enough. Oh, well, he tried to go into the challenge from behind, ended up hurting himself in the process as Barkley tried to get the pass going.
A lot of the Wolmer's players have been making tackles from behind or to the side, looking to go through the Kingston College players. This time, and this time they've ended up worse off.
And it's Atkinson again, who's actually on a yellow card for a similar challenge.
Here's a goal. Look at this kick. That could have been heading on target, especially with the angle and the left-footed curl. I'm going to disagree with you and our producer as well. I certainly think that was curling on target. It did have a distance to go as well, which that angle doesn't show you well. He was still outside in and around the 18-yard box. It's a long way for it to travel with the left-footed curl.
Right.
That was definitely going to be on target.
I'm sure. Here's the ball played to the edge of the box, and it's slid away, and the resulting effort is handled on the second attempt by Malik Bogle. It's obvious that
the Hawkeye trajectory.
Let's take a look at this again with Barrett trying to get a couple of attempts on target. But obviously Chris Taylor has seen quite a few too many googlies in his day, because that was going nowhere near the goal. But alas.
It's a good thing I'm the only left footer among you.
See Nelson now over on that far side, over on that right side.
Shinari.
Ball over the top, could be dangerous, and there was a high boot there. Atkinson has been in the action in no uncertain terms. High boot on that occasion. Oh my goodness. Atkinson really has to calm down. He really has to calm down.
And he's on a yellow.
Yes, he is.
I would say he's on an orange now.
Yeah, he's getting a bit of talking to from referee nation as we take a look at the KC bench and the injured Lennox Barrett.
And that orange is heating up pretty quickly. Look at this.
He's lucky to still be on the park, let's just say that. But fine margins.
Yeah, very unlike the strike from Barkley.
Oh my goodness. Yes, I agree. Seems to be okay though, Barrett.
No surprise that Wolmer's looking to press the ball a lot more, close the spaces. They are a goal down, and this will count as their first game, actually, of the tournament. So important to make a good start.
Pearson, oh nice ball. Ball played out wide now to Nelson. Nelson. Not sure that was his intention. Just 2 minutes of stoppages to be played.
Yeah, that was wasted by Bogle. Very unnecessary. Had the possession and were quite comfortable as well, Wolmer's, and then just giving it away, forcing them to have to work again.
Hey! We have somebody off that bridge! Hey, off that bridge! Come on! Hey, what's that for? Hey, what's that for?
Not the best first touch from Stewart on that occasion, committing the infringement on the play as well. Wolmer's, can they get one back? Took a shot. And the others are trying to take a shot. They get the corner kick though. They do not have a lot of time in this first half. 5 to aim for inside the area. Looking for the spectacular. Almost hurt himself in the process. Kingston College now can break. An opportunity as he's twisting and turning. Plays it back across. It was charged down. A big chance there for Nelson.
Love the strength of Barkley in the middle of the park. It's almost as if the Wolmer's players just bounce off of him. Very difficult to take the ball off him. He's been tackled, but you can never tell.
That's the end of the first half. And it has been easy street for Kingston College. After 45 minutes, they've scored a couple of goals. Pearson scoring one. And I suggest the other was an own goal, despite the efforts of Jamone Barkley and Chris Taylor to convince us otherwise. But Kingston College will be pleased with the performance so far. They're looking to maintain their perfect record in the group stage, and they're well on their way. After 45 minutes, it's Kingston College 2, Wolmer's Boys 0.
Welcome back to the Stadium East Field in St. Andrew, Jamaica. Manning Cup action, Group C action. Wolmer's boys against Kingston College, and Kingston College lead by 2-0 after 45 minutes. Kingston College coming forward, pressuring the goal of Wolmer's from early. The 15-time Manning Cup champions, Kingston College. And Wolmer's, who have 10 titles to their name, very few times did they get in the 18-yard area. This is their best opportunity. And that was a horrendous finish by Nathaniel Brooks, who would have scored 6 goals in that game against St. Mary's College. That ended up none and void. This man, the most impressive man on the park for Kingston College, their captain, Barkley. Great ball across the box, a bit of fumbling, and then a finish by Christopher Pearson. His 3rd of the season. Look at that strength from Barkley. That has been the most noticeable thing of the KC number 10 in the first 45 minutes. And then Pearson, a goal in each of the 3 games KC have played. And that came after 21 minutes. Pearson into the near corner. KC 1, Wolmer's 0. After 39, Kingston College continued to move forward. Barkley yet again kicking towards the near post. It ended up in the far post. Look at the strike, bending it with the left foot and giving us an own goal. I will debate that all afternoon. Certainly think it should have been a goal for Barkley. It ended up in the far corner. Nevertheless, certainly a second goal for Kingston College. After 45 minutes, Kingston College 2, Wolmer's boys 0. 9 shots, 4 on target for KC. None on target yet for the boys from Hero Circle. They have had 4 shots thus far, 16 fouls and 1 yellow card shown. And some 3 corners for Kingston College. They have possession of 59% compared to the Wolmer's boys 41. They have all the goals, Kingston College, after 45 minutes. Let's now hear from the fans with Christine and Gerard.
Thanks, Chris. First half over with right now. Christina, what's some of the things that you pointed out so far?
Man, Gerard, honestly, Wolmer's had the opportunity to score. They had so many chances, but they did not take advantage of those opportunities, so now they're paying the price.
Yeah, no shots on target yet for Wolmer's. KC, on the other hand, they would have played some very dominant football and capturing 2 goals so far, netting 2 goals. And I'm pretty sure that they're happy with where the position is right now, and they'll be hoping to do more in the second half. But what are the fans saying right now?
The comments are heating up here on YouTube and on Twitter. Someone said that they are anticipating Wolmer's 0, KC 3.
Okay. I have another prediction for you. IG Shaka says 3-2 to KC. Yeah, so she's or he is saying that Wolmer's will get back those 2 goals, but KC is going to get that extra one to go over the mile. Any more?
Right, and Alicia is saying, come on, Wolmer's. So definitely the Wolmer's, they do have the supporters in the stands, virtually of course. So they're really looking out for the team to really come out on top for the second half of the game. But it really is anyone's game. Who knows, maybe they can score 3 goals and win the match.
Who knows? And I see Mini Cage here saying Fortis Power. Well, our producer is saying it's not anyone's game. But we don't know. Football is a game of glorious uncertainties. We usually say that about cricket, but as we saw yesterday, anything can happen. So we still have 45 minutes to play, and we don't know what's going to happen, right?
That's right.
But Fortis Power, that one is coming from Mini Cage, and of course One College as well. So all the purples, the Fortis crew is out. I actually see some people in and around the YouTube page who are putting their yellow, they're purple and white for KC. I wonder if all of these are fans. Well, yeah, of course they're fans, but are they ex-students?
Maybe even past students, current students, parents of the players, friends of the players. Everybody's really giving their support in the comments and, you know, showing their best to the team.
Yeah, we're gonna. The second half is coming up very, very soon, Christine. I suspect we're gonna see more of what we saw in the first half. More physical football, more entertaining football. But we have that coverage coming up for you right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
So much happening on the Home of Champions. The Jazz and the Pelicans meet up on Saturday night, 9 o'clock, 10 ECT. It's going to be on SportsMax. You don't want to miss it. And on Sunday, the Warriors against the Clippers. That's at 3:30 p.m., 4:30 p.m. ECT. It's going to be on SportsMax. Bayer Leverkusen against Celtic as the Europa League continues on SportsMax 2, Thursday 12:45 p.m., 1:45 p.m. ECT. Rangers against Sparta. That's at 3 p.m., 4 p.m. ECT. You can watch that on SportsMax. Lokomotiv Moscow against Lazio. That's on Thursday afternoon, 12:45, 1:45 ECT. You can watch that on SportsMax. Rapid Vienna playing West Ham United. That's Thursday, 3 p.m., 4 p.m. ECT. Back here at the Stadium East, Kingston College in cruise control against Wolmer's boys. They lead by 2-0. My name is Donald Oliver. Still with me is Chris Taylor. Wolmer's, they're expected to make a couple of changes shortly, or they have made them actually, and we'll get that information to you as soon as possible. But Chris, what are you expecting for this second half?
Much of the same from Kingston College, looking to press forward, attack this Wolmer's defense, this inexperienced Wolmer's lineup. I think Wolmer's will try to be more assertive. They certainly need to get more players in and around the 18-yard box. They haven't had much opportunities to penetrate the defense of Kingston College. They won't want to concede any more goals, but I think Kingston College will try and put this game away early in the second half and maybe allow an opportunity for other players to come in and get some playing time.
And we're on the way for the second half. Wolmer's will be kicking towards the hills, and Kingston College will now be kicking towards the Caribbean Sea. Just to tell you that Lansford Burke has replaced Dominic Atkinson, and there's a whistle on the play, and the yellow card will come out and is shown to Dakers, I believe. Yep, it is Dante Dakers.
They continue the trend of tackling from behind. Wild tackle by Dakers. There's only going to be one result, and that being a yellow card. Poor challenge. Excellent turn by Roger Nelson, and he was away. As we see confirmation.
No, blue, you going to them, you going to them.
So Pearson is behind this. Let's see what he can do from distance. The wall doing its job. Ball sent long. Keeper coming off his line and doing well. Macaulay Wilson is off the park as well. Flag is up for offside. Referee saying play on. Richards trying to make a run and running into some traffic. It's almost helter-skelter at the moment between these two. There's Reynolds trying to hug the touchline, was fouled as he went on his way, or tried to go on his way.
No fall, no fall. Well done, well done.
So much love I hear.
Oh, hey. Well done.
Wolmer's in a promising position here. Sterling. Pearson trying to move through traffic and was unsuccessful. Wolmer's would have lost quite a few players ahead of the season, most notably their striker Javier Lynch, as well as their goalkeeper Denzel Smith, both now plying their trade at Jamaica College.
Who haven't had a glorious start to their campaign either.
Well, he's really charging forward is Nelson, and before he could let fly, the challenge came in, a crucial challenge. Johnny Thompson back there. Burke.
I like the play of Barkley, like his energy.
McDonald.
Another tough challenge.
They are a physical team, despite their
Malachi
age
Sterling.
and height.
Not necessarily something we could always have aligned with Wolmer's. Very strong challenge coming in there. But yeah, Donald, you did mention quite a few players going out of the squad.
Pearson delivering. That's a wonderful delivery, no? Wolmer's, they managed to clear their box.
Two of those players lost to Manning Cup teams. Two of the players lost to the Costa Cup teams, or the Costa Cup team.
This one sent inside the area. That's a wonderful first touch. Nelson twisting, turning, looking for that additional yard of space. Comes out to Pearson, who can bang it, and was robbed. He's trying to win it back though, and he's lost it.
As you mentioned, Javier Lynch and Denzel Smith. Two players who gave JC a hard time in 2019, I can tell you that. I think that's why they
went for them.
They went for them, yeah.
Dakers.
Lynch scored against Jamaica College, and Denzel Smith was a beast between the sticks. So both brought in after 2019. Then Jaheim Rose and Young Dunn transferred to Clarendon College. We actually saw them earlier this season as well. Jaheim Rose, a main part of that squad now.
Here's Kingston College charging forward. Nelson straight to the keeper.
So four main players out. They would have made a big difference to this unit, especially in terms of experience.
Oh, that was poor distribution.
But the irony of the situation is, over the last 5 years, Wolmer's has been a team known to have the most influx of transfers.
Well, I'm not sure about the most, but yes.
A lot.
A lot.
And this year, 0. So, a change in the script.
Nice first touch. Nelson, Richie Nelson has been a handful. Free kick in a dangerous spot for Kingston College.
Nelson has really tried to impose himself in this second half. Was in and out of the first half. It was more about Barkley and Pearson. But this second half, Roger Nelson, 3 goals so far this season. Hat-trick hero against Cloncarthy has really been taking it to the Wolmer's team. Here he is, strength on the ball, trying to use his body, wanting to get that ball onto his left foot. He was double teamed. And another challenge from behind results in a foul.
Well, Barkley's the one who's spotting this as the wall is being set up by Malik Bogle in goal for Wolmer's.
He'll have to tackle Sean Fraser in terms of his coaching, in terms of tackling. It's very striker based.
Well, here's Barkley behind it, the number 10, Pearson. May go at it with his right foot. The wall has been set up. 4-man wall. Who will it be? Barkley or Pearson? It's Barkley. It's wide of the mark.
Exciting left foot by Barkley. Just wide of the mark in the end. Kingston College on the flip side, since we're talking about transfers, only lost 1 player this season. Actually brought in 6. Not much has been said about it, but yeah, 6 players in. They also have retained some experienced names, and that's making a big difference, and will make a big difference with 3 other experienced players to come back into the team.
Here, they're going to be a problem. Here's a shot that's wide. They're going to be a problem, Kingston College.
We're talking about Renardo Berger, Louis Watson, and of course, Gavin Burton.
They say that 2-0 can be a dangerous scoreline, but Kingston College looking pretty composed at the moment. Pearson driving that one to the edge of the area. Ball given away. And Wolmer's returned the favour. Carrick Stewart. MacDonald. MacDonald looking for that space. Hounded by a couple of defenders. Stewart winning it, then losing it. Pearson picks it up once more. So it is smooth as ever. Barrett still on it. And the keeper coming out, not doing well. Still a chance. And it's off the post. It's another opportunity for Taraj Andrews.
Ajani Thompson with the clearance, and I think he's feeling the pain. He's already had his head banded, the number 4 for Wolmer's. There you see him right of screen, and it's giving him a warm time. He doesn't look pleased. It was a rocket of a kick, and did very well, and then felt the pain after. Good shot from Andrews. Certainly on target. Good defending. He'll have a headache later on.
Well, he was about as good as the post. Johnny Thompson. Right in the way of that one. First time he's actually on target, Taraj Andrews. He's had a couple of chances before. One with the right foot, I believe, and earlier in the game, one off his head went over the bar.
Right. That one that he certainly should have headed down in the first half. And instead, headed upwards and over the bar comfortably.
One of the transfers that came
one of
from
the six.
Clarence High. Yep.
The gang of 6.
Here's a chance now for Wolmer's. Sent out wide. Malachi Sterling delivers and the header has it crossed the line. It hasn't. Still in play. The resulting effort charged down, and is it going to be a free kick? That's going to be interesting on the replay now. I am not sure if that ruling came with any conviction. We're going to take a look at it now. The header off the bar and
Yeah, well,
where does it come down? No, it didn't cross the line.
Not a goal.
By some way, actually.
Not a goal. Not even close.
Not even close.
It almost looked like there was a puff of white when it came down, but no, it's nowhere near the line, in fact.
Yep. Free kick from about 20 yards out. Javon Barrett is behind it. 4-man wall set up. It's back over the top. They're knocking Wolmer's. They're knocking loudly.
Out of nothing, Wolmer's creating some opportunities. This is a pedigree team, a lot of history to this team in maroon and gold. A lot of fight in their bones. That would have made the contest really interesting had that gone in. Quite a few players on yellow cards as well. Just need to be careful. O'Shea Nation is not afraid to show them. Has been known as one of the more vicious referees.
I actually think he's really calm today.
Yeah, today, yeah. He's a lot calmer today.
He's playing, he's, emotion. He's not that emotional this afternoon.
Yeah.
So it's a good sign.
His face wouldn't show that he's calm, but he actually is pretty calm in terms of how he's been going about things. Even that incident in the first half where he made a call, then consulted his first assistant, Stephanie Easing, and changed his decision. That was good to see.
Flag has gone up. Brooks. Too much on it. McDonald. Nicely done. Stewart. Should have been a better pass, Stewart. Out wide.
He actually was tackling. I think Wolmer's defender got a piece of that.
Yeah, before through Taraj Andrews, yeah. Watch it!
Pearson and Barkley in the middle of the park. Beasts, I think, for KC. But the attacking quality, the final quality, not as potent as Ludlow Bernard would like.
Raymond Watson, the assistant coach, one of the architects of the construction of the plays made by Kingston College. Johnny Thompson finds the turf once again. He looks as if he has been in the wars, and I suggest to you that he has been in the wars, bandage and all. KC getting ready to make a change as we see the challenge again on Taraj Andrews. Ian Mitchell is getting ready to come on for Kingston College, it appears. Let's see who will come on for. Demario McCarthy. Ian Mitchell has come on, and he's a transfer from Denby. So too Ronjay Watson. So a couple of players coming in from Denby for Kingston College. They are now both on the field.
Well, here's one of the senior players about to come on as well, Gavin Burton. One of the players that we spoke about from that 2019 squad.
And Taraj Andrews, his time is up this afternoon. Expect quality from him. There's going to be yet another change made by Kingston College. Jaheim Johnson is coming on. The 16-year-old will replace Roger Nelson. Immediately in the action, Pearson, his effort charged down. So triple change made by Kingston College. Johnson wide of the mark. They're going to have a water break now. Both these teams, a final water break of the game. And the Kingston College still lead by 2-0. And they've just made a triple substitution as they try to see out this game, see out this result against the Wolmer's team, which has come into their own in the second half. They've had a few opportunities which they haven't quite put to bed.
Right.
So a couple of goals in this one as we take a look at them. Christopher Pearson after some good work from Jamone Barkley. Nelson with a miss, Pearson with the more accurate finish, and nothing Malik Bogle could have done about that one. Then Barkley with some good work here and deflected effort of Thompson, and the own goal there. Wolmer's making another change. Jamani Bell is now on the park. 14 years of age. Jamani Bell. There he is, replacing Raheem Reed. Sterling cut down by Dante McDonald. He just gets about his business. Sterling, he's been on the receiving end of quite a few challenges this afternoon. Here's a free kick. Keeper getting a punch on it. Referee saying play on. Inside the box, he goes down and the referee says nothing doing, and he shows the youngster the yellow card for diving. Jamani Bell cannot believe it. Wow. That's a big call by Referee Nation. Let's see if he was right.
Turns nicely here. Was clipped all along.
Dive, man. I look something.
He wasn't. I don't understand why it's a dive. He also didn't ask for anything. He just got up.
Yeah.
Started to play again. He wasn't asking for a penalty. He wasn't begging. So usually when it's simulation, you see a player asking referee, why is that not a penalty?
Exactly.
I don't see an intentional
There
dive.
was a coming together. He had every right to go down because of that coming together.
Plus
He didn't ask for the penalty. There's no way that should have been a yellow card against the youngster.
Plus his size. He's quite small as well, so it doesn't take much for you to bundle him over. I don't necessarily have a problem that it's not a penalty.
Yeah, I don't have a problem either.
Yeah, I don't think it was a penalty, but I also definitely don't think it was simulation.
Right. Rainford puts it into touch. Barkley's effort. He holds himself to the highest of standards, the Kingston College skipper.
Barkley yet again with that left foot, trying to curl one into the top corner this time, for a second time. This one a bit wayward. There it is, lots of curl on it. Look at how it came back in towards the far post. He's been the most impressive for me this afternoon, Barkley.
Rainford, I think he held on to it for too long and the momentum broke. Sterling trying to create something along this channel. Sterling is a strong boy, you know. It was a Sterling effort. You know, I think most of these boys are actually made of steel. Jamani Bell can withstand a few challenges, except for the one in the penalty area apparently, but that's another point altogether. Sterling again on the turf.
I'm glad we're on the same wavelength with that one. Certainly don't think it was a penalty. Definitely don't think it was simulation. Thought Shane Nation was a little bit too quick to pull the card out of the pocket.
Which is strange because that meant that he didn't see any contact.
Correct, but even the body language didn't suggest that it was simulation. Those things are usually well scripted, and at their age, not the best of actors.
Exactly, I was just about to make that point.
Not experienced actors just yet. Wolmer's boys have had a couple of occasions to get back into it.
Yep, and they probably have another chance here. Again, Javon Barrett is behind this. Needs a good delivery inside the area. Keeper coming out to collect it. That's a good grab by David Martin. And a good throw as well. Burke will get there. Has Richards for company. It was always going to be difficult to get by Khalifa Richards. Locked it ball inside the area. It's a chance. Goes down again. They're appealing for a penalty. Wolmer's, they get nothing once more.
That was a good ball put into the box by the young 14-year-old.
Yep, Bell. Jamani Bell.
Yeah.
Yellow card is shown to Gavin Burton. Ooh, that's dangerous. That is really dangerous from Burton. That could have broken the skipper's leg. Dakers is in some pain. Oh my goodness, that could have ended badly.
That's a red card.
It will. Oh my goodness.
That is a red card offence. No, that's what Shea Nation should be looking to draw the cards out of the pocket for, and of a different colour. I know there's a little bit more leniency shown to schoolboys, but in professional football that certainly would have been a red card and a sending off.
Again,
nasty challenge.
I'm thinking that he probably didn't see the extent of it.
Well, of course, no video replays to look at in this occasion.
Oh,
no team of officials behind the TV, but
if that was the case, he would have been sent off, surely.
Yes, certainly. That was a poor challenge. And the fact that he left his foot there as well, Burton. Yeah, really dangerous challenge. Not good. Great to see Dacres back up.
Yeah, that could have ended a number of other ways. He's thinking of the shot, Brooks. Should have remained a thought.
Nathaniel Brooks, who scored 6 against St. Mary's College in that 13-0 beating of St. Mary's College before they withdrew from the competition. As O'Shane Nation has had a few decisions that been controversial in my book.
Let's just say the Wolmer's boys team wouldn't like a few of them. Good work by Sterling. He's putting a shift both ends of the field. Pearson going forward, was challenged, free kick to Kingston College. Pearson and Barkley eager to bang one in. Barkley's going to come across again as we take a look at the infringement. Malik Bogle again trying to set up his wall well. Barkley with the left or Pearson with the right. Let's see, the wall has been set up, the 4-man wall set up. It is Pearson and again he finds the wall.
Come on, do one, you have to go harder than that, bro. Yeah, man, I love that, bro. Yeah, one man, come on, get me. Ball. Yo, no, put
Blue. Take a look at the challenge.
Come now, man. Well done. Hey! Yo. Hey! Blue. Ref. One. Hey! What's in the attack? Following!
Throw inside the area. Headed away by Thompson.
What's that? Come on.
Kingston College will try again. Hand of apology goes up. Corner kick, however, to Kingston College.
Hey, Zach,
Can kill this game as a contest. KC.
Skip that. This is normal. Step on. Yes, this is wrong, brother.
There's a delivery, and the whistle goes. Free kick to Wolmer's.
So a picture shot a while ago of the Wolmer's number 5, Raphael Maxwell, grandson of coach Jeffrey Maxwell, former national coach, schoolboy coach, Premier League coach Jeffrey Maxwell.
Of course, he would have replaced Macaulay Wilson, who is the son of Maurice Wilson, who is the principal of the GC Foster College.
No, man, referee.
It's probably going to be a yellow card.
Zachary Johnson goes into the referee's book. There's a confirmation. And the same duo will try again. Pearson and Barclay behind it. Barclay to Pearson, and that's high and wide. Another change to be made by Kingston College. Will then be high import. He's going to make his way off the field. Ron J. Watson. Quayne Walker is getting ready to come on. There's a confirmation. Roger Nelson's time is up as well. But it was up some time ago actually. But Dante McDonald has been replaced now. Just to confirm that O'Neill Mitchell is on in instead.
Hey, watch this! Hey, watch this! Dead! Left foot! Left foot! No! Bueno. Hey, go for it! See it. Wait, come.
So, that time of the game where we speak about the man of the match, Chris Taylor, I'm sure you do have a couple of suggestions from Kingston College. Well, Johnny Thompson deserves a medal really for just staying in the game. Wolmer's making another change. Jadane Graham is on.
No.
Nathaniel Brooks is off. Pearson blocked.
Hey, go fight!
They've been trying to kill this game off as a contest, Kingston College, but they haven't been able to score in the second half. Trying to get a footing there, Quayne Walker. His first touch comes across to Sterling. That's a nice ball inside the area. Sterling is now, well, he's left that alone. He was in an offside position, decided not to go for it. Green sends it cross, but the flag has gone up for offside anyway.
This man has been the best player on the park for me, Donald. Oh, look at that skill. So strong on the ball. Has been a captain, Barkley. Here he is.
Working well. Pearson. And just didn't work out in the end.
Both himself and Pearson have certainly been the two players of quality, especially within the KC ranks. Impact of the game, I'll certainly give the edge to Barkley.
Here's Wolmer's again. Thompson, or rather Green. Sterling. Intercepted well. Really good work there by O'Neal Mitchell, who's just come on. Walker sends it up, looking for Jaheim Johnson. Put into touch. Zachary Wilson, the other son of Maurice Wilson, is making his way onto the field of play now.
Come on, Willow.
Sterling has put in quite an effort. The Wolmer's bench giving referee Nation a hard time this afternoon.
Don't see what the complaints could be about that. Certainly a push in the back. Can't do that. As a forward, as soon as you put your hands on a defender like that, the whistle is going to go. It's a strong challenge from Maxwell. Well, his father was a real no-nonsense defender in his time in the 70s. Jeffrey Maxwell went to Excelsior. Grandfather, I should say. But Chris Maxwell is his father. Cut from the same tree. Here he is, young Raphael, following in the tradition. Different colours though.
Indeed.
Walk in with him. Hey, set!
Too much on that pass. Couldn't do a lot with it.
I like this young Bell as well, Donald. He's 14-year-old. Jermani Bell, wearing the number 2 there for Wolmer's.
Diminutive figure, but
just 14 years of age. It sells good for the future of Wolmer's.
Hey, watch it.
well, we're not going to agree on everything today, Chris. Yes, but I think we're okay with giving Barkley. Actually was one who set up the goal for Pearson.
Which part of Barkley are you agreeing with?
And then of him being man of the match.
Oh,
yes. That's the gift that keeps on giving.
Oh, I thought it was the, that second goal as well.
Yeah, which was an own goal, apparently, according to the officials, which is what we can officially say now.
The officials, really? Anyhow,
Pearson. Intercepted by Thompson. Bandaging on. Again, too much on it. Green was asked to just run on there. But that's it. That's it for this match. Kingston College, they walk away with all the points. Pearson's goal had opened it up in the first half. They got a second. It was an own goal, but Barkley was the one who was the chief architect there. The deflection came off a Johnny Thompson, who has been in the wars. They greet each other at the end. Coaching staff of both teams just mingling. They work together for Harbour View. They were opponents this afternoon, Sean Fraser and Dudley Bernard. But at the end of the day, Kingston College, they remain perfect in the Manning Cup this year. A 2-0 victory over Wolmer's.
So 3 points for the men in purple, white and purple today, Kingston College, and they were on the front foot from the get-go. Wolmer's a rare opportunity in the box of KC, and this should have been connected much better than it was. And that was Nathaniel Brooks heading over the top. KC, they would continue to come forward, and this is how they would break the deadlock. Barkley, the number 10, such a strong figure, excellent left foot as well. Look at this for vision. Mistimed kick, it was by Nelson, but a great connection from Pearson to make it 1-0 after 21 minutes, his third of the season, a goal in each of KC's matches, and it was clinical. Built by Barkley, very strong within the middle of the park, the KC number 10 and captain, and certainly picked out his teammates well. KC ahead, and they would be remain there. This, the second goal, put down as an own goal. I think it is very unfortunate for Barkley, but it just shows his impact on the game. The movement, 3 defenders around him, still managing to get the shot through. And it connected with just inside of the far post. After 39 minutes, KC doubling the tally. And it would remain that way. KC, they would continue to come forward. Haven't conceded this season, Kingston College, and that was an excellent stop on the line by injured Johnny Thompson. Nice strike from Taraj Andrews, full connection with the left boot, and good defending by Thompson to keep it out. Wolmer's, they would still try their luck, but this KC defense wasn't to be penetrated. This, their closest attempt, didn't cross the line. Good header, beating goalkeeper Martin between the sticks, but couldn't pass the post. And that attempt clear over the bar. 2-0 after 90 minutes. Kingston College, a perfect start. 2-0 the scoreline, no goals conceded yet again for KC. They had 15 shots with 5 on target. Just 2 on target for Wolmer's from 10. It was a highly contested game, especially within the middle of the park. Some 31 fouls and 5 yellow cards shown. And maybe this contest was a lucky one not to see something in the red column as well. Just 1 offside for Kingston College. They enjoyed 4 corners as well. And majority possession over the 90 minutes, 54%. And to Wolmer's 46. KC, they get all 3 points here at Stadium East. KC 2, Wolmer's 0. Let's hear from our man of the match and captain, Jamon Barkley.
Yeah, Jamon, you would have had a pretty good game today. Are you satisfied with your performance?
Yeah, I'm satisfied. Well, with the win, I think we could have done better, but we're happy for the victory.
When you were picking up that assist there and also through picking up your own goal, what was going through your mind at those points?
Honestly, I was just improvising as I went along. I didn't really have anything in mind, just to do anything to help the team, really. That's all I really had in mind.
So where do you see the team going from here now? You're perfect from 3 games. What's next?
We'll just continue taking it one game at a time. You know, this season is very unpredictable. So yeah, we'll just take it one game at a time and see where that goes.
All right, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's have a chat now with the coach from Wolmer's. Mr. Sean Fraser. Coach, not the result that you would have wanted today, but are there any positives that came out of this game?
Yeah, second half, definitely we made some changes, and I think the boys gave a good account of themselves.
What do you think could have been done differently in this game?
Following instructions. I've been around Coach Bernard for about 30 years. He's like my mentor. You know, I'm coaching with him at Harborview, and I told him exactly what to expect, how he's going to play, and we just didn't carry out the instructions.
What's going to be the approach now to each game from here?
We take it day by day. You know, they have to rest. Tomorrow we come back, we recuperate, and we play again on Friday.
Did the withdrawal of St. Mary's, did that really affect the boys mentally?
Well, some of them. We're not making any excuses, you know, because a couple of them came to me and said, Coach, really? We scored 6 goals and them gone, you know. But they're young boys, they will learn from it. So it's a part of their growing process, and it's just for my job to keep them positive and, you know, keep them ready to play.
All right, thank you, Coach.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so now let's hear from the winning coach from Kingston College, Mr. Bernard. Yeah, so Coach, I saw you, really trying to communicate with the boys throughout the entire game. Are you satisfied with the performance at the end of it?
Not satisfied. Extremely disappointed.
What do you think needs to be done differently?
I just figured that at this level of competition with the caliber players that we have, we need it to be more. We need it to have a better performance in our games. I really don't want to give away much, but I think that there's a lot more that we can do better. For me personally, I'm at this team very, very hard.
So,
right?
In what areas could you say?
I just think generally our composure was just obliterated today, right? Nothing disrespectful to the opponent, but I don't think the opponent provided us with any sufficient pressure for us to be playing the way we play.
Well, other than the negatives that came out of the game, what positives have you seen?
Well, we showed some moments in the first half of the game, whereby I think we were able to get our team game in motion. A couple of passes playing from the back through the middle into the wide areas. But I think as the game progressed, the quality of our game seriously deteriorated. And this is something that I saw coming. I said it to them yesterday afternoon based on what I saw in the training. And I clearly have to use the upcoming, 2 weeks, because we won't be playing against St. Catherine High next. So we clearly have to put in a lot of work.
So what's going to be this next step from here?
The next step? Well, for me, I'm a hard taskmaster. So we clearly going to have to go back on the training field and continually rehearse some of the stuff that we've been doing, and try and ensure that come game day they can maintain that level of composure, that will enable them to give us a quality game. As I said before, this is not Kingston College.
All right, Coach. Well, thank you.
Thank you very much. Good.
Well, he said a lot there, Coach Ludwig Bernard. But his team did come away with a 2-0 win over Wolmer's. His team did remain perfect. This after Mona High and St. Catherine High played out a 0-0 scoreline. But Kingston College, they remain on top on 9 points from their 3 matches. They are yet to concede a goal. But as you heard Coach Bernard say, there are standards and there are levels to this. Mona High in second spot at the moment on 4 points, the same as St. Catherine High. And Wolmer's, Cloncarty and Pepin, they are yet to register. We do have a couple of matches to look forward to on Friday. Charlie Smith against Calabar, 12:30 p.m., 1:30 p.m. ECT. You can watch it on SportsMax 2, as well as on SportsMax Plus, free of cost on the SportsMax app. Then right after, oh goodness me, the big matchup between St. George's College and Jamaica College. It's crucial for this group. It's going to begin at 3 p.m., 4 p.m. ECT. That's it for our coverage here from the Stadium East field. Kingston College with the win over Wolmer's boys as they remain perfect in the Manning Cup.